in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Up next, it's our main event between the Cleveland Browns and the New Orleans Saints.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with the Louisville Cardinal. And they dodge the tackle. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On play action, here's Shump. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shump now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Off the play action, Shump. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, come on, come on. Hey.
Here's the handoff. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Check smash, check smash.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, check. Go.
to the well again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First down.
We've set it downs from 37.
Check, Panthers. Here we go, here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Okay,
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
get it. Viking, 18. Let's go.
They give it to him again. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
The tackle made at the 40.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
3rd and short here. Sanders. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
24-yard.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Bring it. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
They'll run here on first down. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Throw left side. Finds Fannin. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Okay, ready.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Ready. Bronco 80.
From the red zone on first. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. This will end up as a
The
touchback.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He finds Bailey looking downfield here. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 37 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Shuck working from the gun. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jalen Polk, the touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Three. Let's go. 19 Tiger.
He's now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Cut out left. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Go!
They'll try and punch it in. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns grow the lead to 7. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns grow their lead to 8.
14. Saints 6. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Ready. Coca 19. When the ref, let's go right here.
Now Shuck to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the double.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, go.
Pressure coming. It's Shuck. Taking a shot deep here. This is brought in at the 15. And he's on the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle.
14.
And the Saints could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
70 range, 79 Broncos.
Here's Sanders now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Traffic, hot 70. Rig alert. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Gets everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Sanders back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 8 yards.
And that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Throw left side, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. It's in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready.
Hand off to the back. And he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights.
Saints 13.
The Browns grow their lead to 8.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Shock. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Shock of the Saints offense still out there. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's a toss to the left. Oh, yikes. That 2-point try was headed the wrong way. Just about everything going wrong on that attempt.
Saints 19.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Nice. Check. Hurt. Hurt. Go.
Running this one left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Panther stick. Alert. Alert. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
Another carry for him. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
That's another.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Here we go. Viking 18.
First down, no run. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He's brought down at the
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Come on. Gravity Lions.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Gets him close to 8 on that effort. It's nice slide at the end. That brings up third down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. On the left hash, this will be from 50. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the lead stays at 2.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Set up. Cougar 19. 69. Warrior 70. Ready.
Back to throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
On the set.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Bring it. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Oh, he lost the football. Oh, the Saints got to it.
This just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
19, Tiger, 19.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Shaw. Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
Chuck now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
Set. 60 Bisons.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught left side by Bailey. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
17 yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
70.
From the red zone on 1st. Flush down out to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. Following the touchdown, Shuck has the offense ready to try to tack on 2 more.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6.
That makes the score
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time The two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
Running back sent in motion. On first down, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Sanders now on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Hall's in this punt at the 8. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 11-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboys.
Back to throw. Shuck. The Browns get there and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turns into a couple points now. Well, now you got to be so careful. No breathing room for the next snap.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Back-to-back carries here. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shock working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 12.
Touchdown, Saints.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Browns 21.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
38-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19, 18.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
Cut. Press on leading.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st down, Cleveland.
Hawk, 70, Hawk, go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Get up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Corey, 70.
To throw now is Sanders. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
2-point attempt coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Tiger.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play.
Harrison Mevis to kick
All
off.
right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Back. Blitz. Go.
Sending him on the dime. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Off the play action. Chubb. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Here we go, set.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third down, here's Shuck. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. New set of downs for them. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now give left side. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. To throw, Shuck. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
That's another Saints first down.
Time quarterback run here. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to...
It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. To the air on first down. Sanders. And this one is launched downfield. Into a crowd. Intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Trying the right side. Makes his move towards the sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shuck looking to pass here. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And not much space available there. Maybe 2, and that brings up third down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second.
It's 4th down.
As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Nike, rig alert, rig alert.
4th down, he calls his own number on the option. And this isn't going anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. It's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over till it's over.
That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Danny Stutzman on the coverage.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he is to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Finds a man, right side. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
First down, Browns.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Looking right, and he finds him. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
First down, Cleveland.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So first down from the 41. Here's Sanders now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception. And you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day.